You will never get enough motivation for anything ever. After all, motivation is an illusion until you do this, and I will tell you why. People tend to wait until they get into the right mindset. So you wait until you have the right feeling or the right amount of motivation. Oh, I will first set my motivation right. Oh, I just don't have the motivation to work out today. Oh, I'm just not in the mood right now. Just after working this issue out and I'll get to that goal after that. Not today, not right now. Well, maybe coming Monday. Or you may be saying this mentally. You're not saying this out loud verbally, but your subconscious mind may be saying this. You may be under this subconscious insecurity telling you that things might not work in your favor in this mindset or in this specific circumstance. Oh, what if I mess it up because I didn't start it right? What if I fail because I'm just not ready? Well, I'll tell you what, and I'll be very blunt. You will never get ready for anything. You will never get motivated for anything until you take action first. Unlike popular belief, you don't take action because you're motivated. You take action first in the midst of your utter lack of motivation. You just do it no matter how shitty you're feeling. Then in the midst of taking action, you get more feelings of conviction that things might work because you're witnessing the progress. You're actually getting something done. You're getting somewhere. You're in action, and that creates motivation. So motivation and then action, that's where you're wrong. Action comes first, and then motivation is created. This is what I experienced in my entire life. I've always been that guy who doesn't even have motivation to get out of his bed. Without anything that forces me out of my bed, I had zero motivation. So I think it's safe to say that motivation is just an end product of your action anyways. Motivation follows you when you take action. So you take action in the midst of your uncertainty, your fear, your worry, your utter lack of motivation. Then you will get your confidence and fear will disappear after that action. Enter the gym. Then you will get motivation to work out for a ripped body. Only then you will feel that you're getting closer to your goal. You'll be witnessing your goal. You're one step closer to your goal every time you take action. Tomorrow, when you're 2 steps closer, 5 pounds closer, then you will feel better by another 5 pounds. Get out of the house, and then you will get your motivation to get things done. You go to the office in the midst of the strongest resistance to do so on a Monday morning. You open that dreaded friggin' file, that dreaded folder, that dreaded Excel sheet you have been desperately procrastinating to open. Then your motivation follows you after you opened the dreaded file while mentally vomiting. Remember, first action, then motivation. You do it in the midst of your utter resistance. You do it despite your shitty feelings, not because of your motivation. You keep on hustling in the midst of all the gloomy signs, frustrations, stress, and no hope. Only then, and because of that, because of your persistence, success, not to mention motivation, will chase you. So what will be your action for that motivation to come?